Hello, everyone, and welcome to the RK Talk Show. I'm your host, RK. Today, we have a very special guest. He came all the way down from heaven just to talk with us. Please welcome, with a big applause, political leader, Mr. Roger Sherman. Start by telling us a little bit of background information about yourself? Well, actually, I was born on April 19th, 1721 in Newton, Massachusetts. Unfortunately, since I lived on a farm, I spent the vast majority of my childhood doing chores and learning the shoemaking trade from my father. And how did you ever become such a respected political leader? You see, when I was a child, I read books. Books, and more books. I was also lucky enough to have a minister named Reverend Samuel Dunbar to help me become acquainted with mathematics, science, literature, and philosophy. Amazing, Mr. Sherman!
My father died when I was about 20 years old, and 2 years later my family decided it was time to move on. We packed our bags and made our way to New Milford, Connecticut, where my elder brother had settled before. I made my living there by running a shoemaking store and a few other stores as well. But you see, I'm quite ambitious, and I was not happy with making shoes. I quickly involved myself into my child's religious and political affairs, rapidly gaining power and respect. Not only that, but because of my skill in mathematics, I was eventually appointed to become the town surveyor. Over time, this special job would lead me to acquire lots and lots of land.
Ah, you are quite the successful man.
Yes, I was. But that's not the end of my story. I was such a genius that despite my lack of formal training, I did a lawyer exam and passed. How crazy is that? Anyway, I was then admitted to the bar of Litchfield, Connecticut in 1754. I was also chosen to serve as New Milford's representative in the Connecticut House of Representatives for a time.
But according to my notes here, you were alive during the American Revolution of 1765. Could you please tell us more about your role in the revolution? When the revolution started, I was 44 years old, so I was a bit too old to fight as a soldier. But I did do something that is arguably more important than being a soldier. I helped to draft the Declaration of Independence. I created the document that would direct the path of the colonies for years to come. But my notes also say that you were part of the assembly that drafted the Constitution, also known as the Constitutional Convention. How do you think that you being there helped the Constitutional Convention? My most noteworthy contribution to the convention was the Great Compromise. I know. You see, during the convention, a really big disagreement we had was how the states should be represented in Congress.
There are two main proposals for this. The Virginia plan called for a two-house Congress, and in both houses, the larger the population of the state, the more delegates it could send. Larger states supported the Virginia plan because it gave them more power. On the other hand, the smaller states were extremely against the Virginia plan since it put them in a horribly vulnerable position. So, a man named William Patterson of New Jersey decided to come up with a plan. The New Jersey plan. This plan called for a single-house Congress where all the states would be equally represented despite of their size. The smaller states supported this plan because it gave them more power. On the other hand, larger states did not like the New Jersey plan because it limited their power.
The debate about these two proposals dragged on and on until the argument came to a complete standstill. It was at this moment that I proposed the compromise that I and fellow delegate Oliver Ellsworth designed together. This compromise states that... Wait. Yes.
Congress will be made up of two houses. In the first house, the House of Representatives, the number of delegates from each state will depend on the state's population. The larger the population of the state, the more delegates that state can send. In the second house, the Senate, each state will send two delegates, regardless of that state's size. It was a close vote, but in the end, the best ideas will shine through. My compromise was approved by the Constitutional Convention.
If I had not proposed this compromise, the Constitutional Convention might never have been able to move forward from the issue about representation in Congress. What did you do after the Constitutional Convention? Well, Actually, I became the mayor of New Haven, Connecticut in 1784. I held this office all the way until my death on July 23rd, 1793. In total, I lived 72 fruitful years of life. Alright then, that's the end of our interview. Thank you so much, Mr. Sherman, for coming all the way down from heaven just to answer a few of our humble questions. Finally, it is the end of this interview. Compared to heaven, Earth is so stinky. Well, anyway, goodbye, folks. It was nice talking to you.